But this looks real, bro. Straight up. People are saying it's AI and I wouldn't know, but that looks like a mermaid. It looks like a sock.
Boom. Wait, what? You see that? Watch slowly. Watch slowly. Watch for the t-shirt. Boom. What the?
भाई लोग चुपचाप रहो उनका मोमेंट कैप्चर करते रहो भाई मोमेंट कैप्चर करते रहो कैसा मोमेंट उसका हुआ
Did you see that?
Is that a bee, wasp, tarantula, scorpion?
What's good with the collective? Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up and subbing up. If you new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. This is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps Collective grow, helps Collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But I appreciate you if you're watching ATV, whatever the case is. I wish it was smooth 7. Might be a trigger warning or 2. I hope not. But I love y'all collective. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all know what it is. Let's get straight to the video, man. Let's go.
Yep, the future is here, not near. It is here. And if they making them thick like that, damn, it's over with. Y'all niggas too freaked out. Y'all finna buy y'all one of these. And if they making something for female, it's over with, y'all. Y'all gonna have sentient children, man. Earth is getting ghetto. I hate it here. Fun and grave. Shit is crazy.
It looks like this.
Shit sad, bro.
Guys, it's in front of this one now. It's in front. Oh my God. It did. It moved. There's no way. All right, I'm going to measure the distance. Let's see this shit. I do have to say that I did receive a phone call this morning. And I was told that I need to stop filming this tree. Which makes it even weirder. Anyway, let's measure this bitch. I got my giant ball of yarn and a measuring tape. Let's do it. All right, time to run this yarn all the way to my yard. All right, got the yarn pulled tight in the same exact spot as I measured from the first video. Let's see where it's at. Guys, 337 feet. It moved 2 feet. I knew it. You guys knew it. This is f***ing crazy. What is happening? And still no f***ing birds. No birds. I'm sure you guys can tell, but I am super passionate about this. Super passionate. That tree's fake. Be careful. It's fake.
I need to see each clip in order. I need to look at this shit, bro. Who believe it and who don't? I gotta look at that shit in order.
I see somebody that lost their rabbit ass mind. Now, would you climb a staircase that's hanging off the side of a cliff? I want y'all to meet China's sky ladder. Or in other words, the world's most dangerous staircase. With over 4,000 steps. With these staircases being on a 90-degree angle, watch out. Now, the height of this is over 4,700 feet above sea level. In other words, one false move, it's a hell of a drop. Now, they say it takes approximately 3 hours to make it up this tall ladder. It's all about your endurance and your willingness to make it to the top. Some even say when the wind blows, the ladder sways like no other. Now, for those that are afraid of heights, they have rest points. But keep in mind, you are still in the sky. And some even say looking down is not recommended because you might get a little woozy. Now, me personally, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm not willing to meet my maker yet. But hey, would you be willing to climb up these stairs?
Curtains all the way, and I live in the Appalachian Mountains. I'm scared because I'm hearing something outside, and I don't want to go close the curtain, and I don't want to look. I don't know whatever possessed me in the world to live in the woods. I know my son's home. He's downstairs sleeping. I know it's not him. I think I'm gonna go wake him up and have him come close the curtains. He'll be mad, but I'm scared. I wonder if you can hear it. I don't know what it is. I know there's a lot of animals in the woods. I don't like them when they come that close.
seen clips like this before. They always blow my mind. What's y'all thoughts?
So I am currently being followed, and there are leaked documents saying that once you hit captain in the Marine Corps, they literally you and replace your brain with an artificial intelligence called Devil Dog GPT. And this is exactly why every single captain and above you speak to, their responses sound rehearsed. It sounds AI generated. It's because it is. They're plugged into the hive mind of every single O3 and above in the entire world. Holy shit, I am being followed right now, and no, you're not crazy for thinking that your captains sound like ChatGPT.
Is he tweaking? Or is he saying some shit?
Yo, I've never seen nothing like that. Yo, I thought I was bugging. When I was standing over there, I'm like, what is that? Why is the sky purple? And it's only there. Look, this way's not that color.
What I'm about to say is for entertainment purposes, and it is not true. But remember, when we see shit in the sky, it could either be real or it could also be them preparing us for Project Glue Team. We're gonna say it that way. It could be that. But if it was that also, then you gotta question if that's why they telling you that. Them things they call extraterrestrials as demons, maybe that's why they telling you that. So you run from that when they do that project, and you run into their doors. And then you know what happens when you go there. What I'm saying ain't true. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. Just something to question. Shit look dope though in the sky.
A new spaceship showed up in my home state of Nevada, and if you haven't seen the photos and the videos, I guess you're sleeping under a rock, because these are absolutely insane. Of course, it would have to be here in Nevada. Now, if you know what I'm talking about, just recently there was something captured out in the desert here in Nevada. No one knows what it is. Scientists, researchers, government. There is no clear explanation of what this unidentified UFO, interdimensional craft of sorts, is. Nothing. Now, I'm going to show you the photo, but I've looked at this over and over and over in high definition, in close detail. I've really dissected everything about it, and I don't pick up an intuition of interdimensional or otherworldly. However, it's definitely a UFO. It's unidentified. It literally looks just like, I don't know, like a flying carpet with junk hanging from it. Take a look if you haven't seen it. Honestly, at first when I saw that, I was like, is that a cow hanging from a grid system? What? I don't know. Let me know what you think, because there has been absolutely zero extraterrestrial or alien anything going on lately. So that's why we haven't been talking about it. If people have been talking about it, they're probably just making it up.
Coming to a city near you. Let's hope not, though.
People can throw you off sometimes with their ways. They have moments they are very humane, honest, just. I would say loyal. Not saying that you're not. What I'm saying is you could be loyal 99% of the time. And at one time you was disloyal. The person who got that side of you, that moment, you wasn't yourself. That moment you was human. Well, they have a different story about who you are. And both are right. And in a sense, both are wrong. It all depends on who's around when the story is being told, and who's telling it, and who actually really give a fuck. Us as humans, we have a tendency to go into survival mode and stay there. Everything we do, everything we say is all one-sided, self-intrinsic. And when people do offer something transactional, they say it like it's something like you just supposed to cater to. Like they're bringing something special, something rare. That's supposed to be the law of the land. That's supposed to be the absolute truth. But some of that shit done got distorted. And to where we finna be to the point where we can't no longer afford it. Think about it. When was the last time you seen us as humans on an incline? Do you feel like we stagnant? Or do you feel like shit getting worse? I'm asking you about what you see. History repeats itself. At what point in time in history would you compare us to right now? You don't know where to begin. What do you know worth value? Where did you learn it from? Where's that person in your life? They still around? About time you give that person a call.
Buddhism does not teach Buddha was a god, nor does it teach about any gods. Buddhism is about a spiritual path focused on understanding the mind and ending suffering. It began with a man named Siddhartha Gautama, known as the Buddha, who lived about 2,500 years ago. He was born a prince, but after seeing sickness, aging, and death, he realized that no matter how rich or powerful you are, life still includes suffering. So he left everything behind to search for the truth. Through deep meditation, he became enlightened and discovered how suffering works and how to end it. The Buddha taught that suffering comes from attachment, wanting things to last, wanting pleasure, status, or control. But everything in life changes, so clinging to anything creates stress and pain. He explained this through the Four Noble Truths. Life involves suffering. Desire causes suffering. Suffering can end, and there is a path to end it. That path is the Eightfold Path, a way of living with wisdom, ethical behavior, and mental discipline. Through mindfulness, meditation, and compassion, people learn to calm the mind, let go of craving, and find inner peace. The goal is nirvana, freedom from suffering and deep inner peace.
Just like I was saying, I don't believe in any actual person as a god. Just like how the Egyptians are, it's kind of like Buddha. But we don't follow Buddha itself. We follow his understanding. But not even his understanding. Just understand. It cut me off. Just understanding. Understanding how life is. Universal law.
Who saw the classic The Goonies? Does he or does he not give you... Spam it up below. Tell me if y'all agree. Do he look like the dude from The Goonies?
Is that a bee, wasp, tarantula, scorpion? Oh, hell nah.
Okay, so now that we all know that the elite are straight up devil worshippers who use occult black magic in order to gain power and control, let's talk about the supernatural powers that this gives them. Because I'm starting to think that these have the ability to straight up time travel and go back into the past and implant things into people's memories and with the fabric of reality so that they can avoid karmic retribution by actively preempting and telling us exactly what they're going to do. Now, a super lighthearted example of this is the Mandela effect, which we've all heard about, which basically gaslights us into thinking that the past is different than what we all collectively remember it as. But it goes so much deeper than that, you guys. Like, honestly, just watch this video that perfectly explains the Charlie Kirk assassination, and this was predicted years ago.
They told you the Charlie Kirk tragedy was a one-off? Well, it wasn't. It's been played before, like literally frame for frame. Go back to 1998, a Nicolas Cage movie called Snake Eyes. In that film, a political figure named Charles Kirkland, yeah, that's his actual name, gets shot in the neck by a sniper at a public event. Same wound, same setting, same everything. Opening scene, there's a banner for the event. Date, September 10th, same day. The event itself, a boxing match headlined by a fighter called Tyler the Executioner. In real life, Tyler Robinson is accused of being the Executioner. Coincidence?
And I'm sure you've all heard about the books about the adventures of Little Baron Trump, which perfectly predict the rise of Donald Trump and his family. One of these books is literally called The Last President. The books are literally about him becoming a controversial president. One of the books talks about these underground tunnels that they can use to access different dimensions. Now, these are just some of many examples that I could name, but through my years of studying esoteric knowledge, I have this firm belief that time isn't linear the way that we perceive it, which means that if these elites are studying this occult knowledge, they have more than likely passed down this information through generations, and they have the knowledge in order to be able to manipulate time and manipulate reality and be able to go back and change certain things and shift the collective timeline. Like, I would not be surprised. So you guys, I don't know, just let me know what you think in the comments. Because am I crazy or am I actually onto something?
Nah, she onto something. Because we went down these videos before too.
Wasn't scared of Bigfoot before, you probably will be after you see this. He's pretty mainstream now. You see stickers on all the cars, he's on all the shirts. He's kind of thought of as a gentle giant, but this picture might just prove otherwise. It may be a little hard to make out detail at first, but let me explain what's going on here. So this guy's camera captured this thing late at night. It was after 10 p.m. And what you can't see, because this is an older picture, cameras weren't as great. I know it's 2026. I want to hear the comments. You know, why does this still look like it was taken on a potato? It is an older picture. But the white thing that you're looking at right here is a coyote. This dark thing with the eyes going right here is either a Bigfoot. Some people think a dog man. But regardless, it's terrifying. It has this coyote by the throat, and the building, the shed that's right here, is 8 feet tall. So this creature is equivalent or taller than an 8-foot shed. Let me know in the comments what you think it is.
I hope that clip can stay in.
No way. No way, guys. Now listen to me. Listen to me. I don't know where the hell this video came from, right? But people are saying that that's a mermaid. Look at it. No way, son. What? Put it back in the ocean. Come on. Not only that, guys, but it looks like an A. Remember, the A's are in the W. And A's are really FA's, right? Remember this. But this looks real, bro. Straight up. People are saying it's AI and I wouldn't know, but that looks like a mermaid. It looks like a siren. They need to ring the sirens right now. That looks real to me, right? Because usually when people that are out there on the ships hear those sirens at night, this is what they said. I've never seen one a day in my life, right? You never could really see them because they're in the ocean. The ocean's dark. Ocean is outer space. Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes. I don't know where the hell that video came from, and I don't think it's real. It's possibly AI. I don't know, guys, but for some reason, it looked real. It really did. Now, all I know is that if I ever see anything like that in the water while I'm swimming or hanging out in the ocean, which I would never be, I'm gonna have to do what nobody's gonna do.
I remember that clip. I don't know though. Y'all think it's real? Bro, I think that's everybody's fear to be walking at night and see that shit out of alley.
Are on different sides of TikToks, and I get that. But if you want to see what's going on for real, this is how you find it. Type this, what I got right up here on the screen, into your search bar if you want to see what's going on. Now, I've been muted before. Some of this stuff is super graphic. Like I said before, it's graphic. Children, no home, people with no food. They cut these people internet off, as I said before. So it's kind of hard for you to find these videos, but I'm telling you to watch this stuff at your own discretion. If you do find it, just type it in your search bar up here or down there. But a lot of this stuff is showing you how complicit our government is in what's happening right now in other parts of the world. So, like I said, just check it out if you got the time, but don't blame me for what you see.
Do y'all want me to hit that search button and go searching?
And the main reason I started talking about woke shit and start, trying to be aware and letting y'all in on information I done had downloads on this shit, because y'all don't go through the crazy shit I gotta go through by myself. See, y'all think everything a jokes, but I really be dead serious. Like, these people watching the nigga, you heard me? See, I'm gonna give y'all a little story time, nigga. I'm gonna tell y'all, this real shit, and that's why I stopped being on that woke shit. I just trying to live life and get by, because I can't save you motherfuckers. Y'all gonna cost a nigga his motherfucking life trying to save y'all with some information that y'all ain't gonna use. So yeah, I was out here, I say last summer, I'm telling my brother, like, I'm getting these downloads. I'm having dreams every night. I'm telling him this and that and the third, right? Check it out. I started peeping shit. I started peeping like it's a loop, it's a pattern. You hear me? Like, it's a spell. And I started breaking it down. And I started realizing a lot of shit that I can't speak on here, like, right? You know, check it out. So, boom, I'm breaking this shit down to my brother and shit. Ooh, boom. Tell me why. We go to the club. Now, mind you, I'm on a high vibration at this point. I ain't drinking, I ain't smoking, I don't give a f about nothing. Like, all this shit is fake. Everybody is getting controlled by the and all that. I know this shit, this is facts. Everybody getting controlled by a frequency. It's invisible. But if you can see, it's a natural mystic vibration in the air, real talk. So I'm telling nigga like, yeah, bro, you know, woo. We go to the club. Mind you, I don't want to go to the club. I'm just, you know, just trying to like be cool for the day because I'm always so-called tripping. All right, we go to the club. Check it out. As soon as we get in the club, now I ain't saying like I'm ugly or nothing, but like I ain't no, you feel me? So I'm in the club. Everybody got a drink, you know what I'm saying? Everybody sipping on, you know. But I'm just standing here, you know. I got me a cup of little water, and my brother, he drinking or whatsoever, right? So all of a sudden, these girls, they had their own little session. They walk up to me. Now. As they walk up to me, I'm like, man, what's that? They like, what you doing over there standing by yourself? I'm like, I'm cooling. Like, mind you, I'm standing beside two niggas. So I'm like, I'm cool. I'm right to my partner. And they were like, nah, you too handsome to be standing here. You ain't having a good time. Come to our session. And I leaned down. I was like, I'm too handsome just be standing right here. And they're like, yeah, why you want to come to our session? My homegirl want to dance with you and this and that third. We gonna get you a drink with. I'm like, who the f sent y'all? Cause shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this some old weird shit. Like, I swear, no jokes. I'm not bullshitting. I ain't got no jokes and this is my real life, I swear. So I'm like, nah, mama, I'm cool, man. I can see y'all from right here. Boom. They walk off. It's a stud over there, like a stud in a VIP. I swear for God, she walk up to me. She like, what's up, bro? I'm like, what's up? I'm thinking she finna check me about them hoes that just came over. She was like, why you ain't trying to come I was like, shit, I'm just cooling, man. You know, I don't really be in the club. This ain't my scene, right? Check it out. Man, look. The stud say, come over there, bitch, pop this shit with me. Shit, you pop this shit with me. It ain't nothing but hoes in that session in the stud girl. So I was like, man, listen, I don't know why y'all want me to come over there, but as my little partner. So my little partner, and my brother, they like, man, shit, bro, she will come over there. She was like, nah, we want him to come over. We want him. So I'm like, oh, hell no. So I was like, man, I got to go to the restroom. I walked off. I was like, shit, I'm straight. So as I walked past the little session of the little fees, I waved at them and shit. They wave and shit. I'm like, man, what the f? So I'm looking at everybody else in the club. You know, I'm like, man, damn, like, I ain't even fresh for real. I'm cooling. I ain't got too much going on, so I don't know what's the issue. Boom, when I come out the bathroom, I tell my brother, like, man, shit, son, when y'all boy trying to dip, you know what I'm saying? Come other partner, he getting drunk, he talking about punching on niggas and shit, he tripping. So look, I say time go by. Fast forward, we dip out. We in front of the club. Some niggas get to fighting and shit. So I'm looking at these niggas like, son, what's them? Like, you feel me? And as this shit happening, like, I can see it for real because I'm the only person who feels sober for real. So I'm watching all this shit happen in front of me, transpiring. So it's just like, damn, folks tripping out shit. So these girls get into it. That one I was like, man, I'm finna just walk off, son. Like, I'm walking off. So I look at my brother and I tell that boy, I was like, say, bro. I'm like, son, these people are getting controlled by the CIA. They sending frequencies through our phones and through the music. Even satellites, bro, and they're controlling people, bro. And the people who most vulnerable, they getting controlled. So he was just looking at me like, man, son, don't start that shit, son. He like, son. I'm like, you can't see this shit, son? I'm like, brother, we don't supposed to be in the club, son. We supposed to build this bitch. We supposed to create the vibration in this bitch. We don't supposed to just be coming to the club, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, man, son, just be cool, son. He like, son, we having a good time, son. Don't trip. So I'm like, all right, I'm tripping. Mind you, I ain't try to shoot my stick at no fees. I ain't try to say nothing to no fees or nothing. I'm talking about straight up. I'm just cooling. Now, as we make it back to our loft, check it out. It's this white girl, she walking in front of us. You know what I'm saying? But like, she's ahead of us. Like, you feel me? She done been walked through the door. But she had like this item in her hand. But I ain't tripping. So I walk in behind. You feel me? I keep the door for my brother and then boom. We all walking in. Why the elevator still open that she on? We get on this bitch. She got a big ass knife in her hand. So I look at her. Mind you, the people who controlling all this shit, they know how to get you to, you know what I'm saying, to trigger you. So I look at the knife and shit. Everybody quiet on that bitch. We going up. You feel me? Cute white chick. I'm looking at her. I'm like, damn, son, what's that? Why she got that knife? As we getting out the elevator, I just turn to her and I say, "See, why you got that big ass knife? You all right?" She just busts out laughing. She like, "Yeah, I'm okay." So like, I just had to bring something to protect myself. I'm like, "Oh yeah, for sure." I'm like, "Where you work somewhere around here?" She's like, "Yeah, I work like 2-3 blocks and I stay here, so I have to make sure I have something to protect. I took this out of the kitchen." So I'm like, "Man, that was up. That was them." And she was like, "Where you from?" This and that and third. So we get to running it. Mind you, she's standing in front of the elevator door with the knife still in her hand. But I'm thinking to myself like, man, this how to trigger me. Like, they know how to get me to start some jokes going on. Cause now me and this chick slay flirting, right? Check it out. I swear for God, this is no bullshit. I'm like, all right, shit, lock me in. What your name is? Bruh, I bullshit you not. My brother can testify to this shit. I bullshit you not. I said, what's your name? She said, Sia. I looked at her, I was like, see how you spell that? She was like, CIA, but not like the CIA. My eye got so big, I just looked at her ass and I just stepped back and I was like, oh, all right, I'ma with you. And she like had this sinister smile on her face, like and she with me to this day. Man, I had to leave all that woke shit alone, man. I said, man, these folks on my ass, man. And y'all gotta understand, nigga, I ain't trying to lose my life trying to save a whole bunch of motherfuckers who ain't gonna do shit but just talk about the shit and make a nigga be a dead nigga around this bitch. So yeah, just know they watching, they controlling, and they got a part of all this shit. They probably don't even post this video.
I told y'all weird shit be happening. I ain't gonna say too much, but weird shit be happening, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I feel him with that weird shit be happening, man. Oh, bro.
There's something I gotta tell you all about. If you love watching The Grinch, I'm actually watching right now the 2000 one with Jim Carrey, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Well, I saw some videos yesterday and then I dove down the rabbit hole because I had to find out if this was true. So I watched some videos talking about the Grinch down in Florida. And I'm like, what is the Grinch in Florida? So I started doing some research and then I found Universal Studios. I started researching that. And then I found there's a Grinch down there, and I spent probably an hour watching videos of this Grinch in the Universal Studios, okay? Now, I need someone to go check this out. Just type in Universal Studios Grinch or the Grinch Universal Studios and watch the videos of this Grinch. I don't care what anybody tells me, but that Grinch at Universal Studios is Jim Carrey in the original outfit from 2000. Prove me wrong.
Y'all, I just walked off the porch and I came out here to check on the chickens. I just heard, first off, I heard my name. Second off, it sounded like somebody was saying, help me. Hold on.
Man, hell no, bro. Stay your ass inside.
And this is where things go from odd to insane.
This time I brought my laser. Did you see that?
And then suddenly, the object appears to drop.
It's going down. Hold on. Sorry, guys, hold on. My fingers are so cold I can't even press the button correctly. Wait. That's it right there. It's at the ground. It's at the ground. It's shining literally at the ground. I'm gonna go get it. I'm going. That's not a drone. We're going.
Man, and then I knew that was coming. I knew he was gonna cut it.
This house there, and there was like these devil statues, and I was like, no, girl. And I was like, what should we do? We gotta pray. Trust God only.
Damn, that's stuff. She's so young. Gotta see that shit.
I mean, I think we can all agree at this point about that, but coming back to this now. This looks closer. I don't care what anyone says. Most of you agree. So I listened to the comments, put a tight piece of yarn going across. I'm going to come back tomorrow and let's see if it drooped up a little bit. All right, so I'll update you guys tomorrow on this Earth. Speaking of that, happy Earth Day.
That's why I said I gotta see them all in order, bro. Cause I'm kind of confused and don't know which ones came first and which ones came after which. You get what I mean? What's y'all thoughts? And if y'all can help me, send them in order, please. Let me know when you send it.
If this is true, this would change the entire official story of how history unfolded on Earth in the last 2,000 years, okay? So we have these giant doors. And you may be thinking, oh, it's just to make it look more grand. I mean, these were all built during the Dark Ages, remember, too. All over the world, giant freaking doors, man. And then there's like mini little doors at the bottoms of them for human-sized people to walk through. You might see where I'm going with this. It gets a little bit sketchy, though. So giant doors, beautiful sacred geometry, ancient art. But then you get to some of these newspaper clippings from the 1800s. Prehistoric giant skeleton found. Arizona, prehistoric giant with very long arms found. Maryland, gigantic skeleton of a giant found. Alaska, they're finding freaking giants. All throughout the United States and the world. When they started excavating, building homes, developing cities, they're digging holes in the ground, and they're finding giant femur bones, skulls with double rows of teeth on the bottom of their freaking jaw and top. Like, I'm talking different face, different head, different being. And then the Smithsonian Institute comes along, scoops them up, says, we got to check to make sure they're authentic, and then they lose it. This has happened time and time again. There's documentaries on this that have been banned. Did a giant race of giants build some of these things, or build them, or did they get built for them? Let me know your thoughts.
Shit, for us and them, we probably worked with them, some of them.
Back to Gil Davis and Sky 5. Gil, what can you tell us?
Well, for the first time, John and Sam, we're seeing the man coming out of the hole here. I'm going to come out to a wider shot as the man above him, the rescuer, the confined space rescuer there, went down twice into the hole to secure the man and get him harnessed up. Now they are pulling him up, and they're going to get him on a gurney here in a short time here. But you can see a very difficult rescue here for the LA County firefighters that are on scene. This all started about 1:13. That's when they got the call, the man that fell in the hole about 15 feet down. Now the good news is he was been alert and talking the whole time to the rescuers, and so now they're going to take him to the hospital quickly.
And prayers to him, but damn, 500 pounds.
This is a PSA, public service announcement, okay? We are in a new age, new frequency, new vibes. If this new energy irks you in any shape or form, either A, you have parasites, or B, you are a parasite. Mother Earth does not discriminate. You see, this new sun that we have over here, it's here to remove the parasites on all levels, spiritual level, metaphysical level. The black sun, which I've been talking about for years, it is a black light, a UV light, meaning you can't really see it with the two physical eyes. Some people can, some people can't. It depends on your frequency or what's going on with the clouds. But this UV sun is cleansing the planet on a spiritual level, on a metaphysical level. Meaning, this is the direct effect of why people are feeling some type of way right now, right? Some people have no motivation, no energy. They have no determination to do anything. Remember, when the Georgia Guidestones got destroyed, this was confirmation saying that the planet was on its way to getting cleaned up. Because we got to live in harmony with the planet. There's a whole bunch of people on this planet that cannot live in harmony with the planet.
And right now, Mother Earth is raising the frequency. You're hearing the tones, you're hearing the bells. She is raising the frequency right now to cleanse the planet of the parasites that's going to be stopping the planet from ascending higher. That is including our very own people that do not want the planet to vibrate higher. Some of our very own people are going through it right now the worst because you guys are refusing to let go of a system that's not even made for you. The planet is for you. Everything is in abundance for you. You're holding on to a system, monetary system that doesn't even go, that's not even in alignment with the planet. We're literally supposed to be living off the planet just like nature itself. We're in a new age and you must walk in truth. Truth is a frequency. If you're not walking in the frequency of truth, y'all, the planet will check you. The shift is here. I've been telling y'all, we're in the midst of it. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
That's truth though. If you're not walking in truth, the planet will check you.
After watching this video, you're probably never going to want to buy store-bought ground beef ever again, even organic.
This is a combo bin of meat. A combo bin is 2,000 pounds approximately of meat that's coming in from a boning facility.
The meat in these boxes comes from many different animals and many different places. Some is even from overseas. All of it is ground together to make the juicy hamburger Americans love. Hamburger used to be the scraps left over from butchering just one cow. But a significant change has occurred. Now, parts of many cows are blended together by the ton.
If we take the meat from one animal and grind it up and make ground beef from just one animal, we're including only the bacteria from one animal. But if we take the meat from 1,000 different animals and grind that together, we're pooling the bacteria from 1,000 different animals as well.
The issue of having ground beef from 1,000 different cows is completely separate from the GMOs, the glyphosate, the different pesticides, and the synthetic hormones that are being added to these animals. This stuff accumulates in our body and wreaks havoc on our endocrine system, our fertility, and even our brain function.
I just learned something new today, man. That's crazy.
Lord, the struggle of living in Texas right now, y'all. Y'all, look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look. Look. Look at this, y'all. This is crazy.
Oh my God. You have got to be kidding me. I cannot believe it. What is he thinking? Craig! You're not serious right now. Did you go pick up the kids like that? I just got a call from the principal. Get up here. You realize this is an elementary school, right? This is a horror film, an R-rated film. And you're dressed like that.
They were all staring at us.
Well, yeah, they're staring at you. They're terrified.
They seem to like it.
Who would like this? Nobody likes clowns, let alone scary clowns at a kid's school. Please go in the house and change. Boys, take those yellow jackets off. It's sunny outside. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. You are never getting them again.
भाई लोग चुपचाप रहो उनका मोमेंट कैप्चर करते रहो भाई मोमेंट कैप्चर करते रहो कल से मोमेंट उसका हो यार भाई ओह माय गॉड ये हेड पंप है भाई पानी पीने के लिए आते भाई
It's time to run, boy.
The best night. Hey everybody, where's Long Beach Pete now? Super beachy in North Beach, in Miami Beach, and I had a
To those who disagreed and said that he wasn't him, what's y'all thoughts? This for entertainment. What we saying ain't true. We just coming up with shit. You see the head of that mother? I seen a video of a dude who drunk out of a can, and this is why I don't drink out of soda cans or nothing like that. And if you do, well, now I'll wash it and then I pour it into a cup. He put his lip on that thing, and he had one of them growing out of his lip, bro. Crazy. Seen the doctor pull that thing out of his shit, bro, with some tweezers. It was crazy. It was crazy. Who else is a kid? I don't know if y'all neighborhood was like my neighborhood, but when we grew up, we used to, they used to sell them at the liquor store. So we would go to the liquor store and get those cheap, and then like just pour the packet in there, break them up, and eat them. Run around playing in the neighborhood. Just to think about it now, that shit's crazy, bro. Oh my God, what's y'all thoughts?
This is why I don't mess with the ocean at all.
Wind's picking up.
At this moment, this one ought to realize I made a terrible mistake.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Yep, straight tears. This one ought to have been freaking out.
Where are we supposed to go?
When are we gonna learn to stay out of the ocean? If God wanted us in the ocean, he would have gave us gills and gave us flippers in order to swim in the water. It's too many things in that water we don't know about. I'm telling you, I'm not going near that water. There's more water than there is land. So there's no way I'm gonna be somewhere where we still don't know what's in that water at all. I will be okay staying right here on land. Nope.
Yeah, I would have lost my shit, bro.
I keep telling y'all, you're going to wind up getting your ass locked up for saying something that you're not supposed to be saying in these DMs on these social media apps. AI will tell on you. A teacher got pulled out of her classroom and arrested for a message that she sent on Snapchat. You heard what I just said? This teacher sent a message to her roommate, and AI felt the message was something that the FBI needed to hear, and guess what happened? Just what I said. The FBI came and locked her ass up. This teacher was teaching her class, doing a lesson. One of her students shut off her laptop while she was in the middle of the lesson, ruining her lesson plan. Of course, that probably made her mad. She texted her friend via Snapchat, and she said to her friend, "My student deleted my lesson plan for the day. Should I shoot him or not?" You can see how anybody would take that, right? Mind you, that was in privacy. That was in her messages on Snapchat. But AI read that. AI sent that directly to the FBI. And they came and handcuffed her and locked her up. And you could say she shouldn't have sent that message. And she shouldn't have sent that message. Of course, she should have known the seriousness of that. But her thinking that that's in the privacy of her chat, she sent it. She probably wouldn't even harm that student.
But AI didn't think so, and she got arrested. But I'm betting you don't believe me, right? Look at this shit.
Hi, I'm Deputy Sean with the Sheriff's Office. Do you happen to have your phone on you?
I do, yes.
Okay, if you want to go and hand that to me, please?
Yes.
Okay, the reason we're here is, have you been on Snapchat earlier today?
Yes, I was, yeah.
Okay, and so we got a call about a snap. So did you happen to make one today?
I did, yeah.
The kids make you mad today?
No.
Nothing about your computer or anything like that?
I had a lesson plan and one of the kids turned off my computer on my lesson plan. I was like, oh, dang, but I never get mad with the kids ever. I'm so confused.
So what I want to show you is the snap we received.
Oh, yes. But, okay, yes. This was a joke, though, but yes.
I'm gonna leave you on that note. I'm out.
It's just the military.
So it's no secret that things have been kind of crazy lately. More and more UFO disclosure talk.
The best day to release this stuff was yesterday, and the second best day to release it is right now.
To begin releasing government files relating to UFOs, and the first releases will begin very, very soon.
More scientists going missing.
11th case included among the recent deaths and disappearances.
Amy Eskridge had announced plans to present her groundbreaking work.
We discovered anti-gravity, and it's like the worst thing that ever happened to us in our entire lives.
And more strange sightings in the sky being captured. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at a bunch of really cool clips together. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining. Hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button, drop a comment. All that stuff helps out. And let's dive in.
Fourth time in just 1 week, a giant fireball meteor has been spotted in the skies.
And if you guys remember, there were some strange sounds being heard in Savannah, Georgia.
What is going on? That sounds like an A-10 Warhawk. Okay.
A lot of people woke up to the rumbles and the booms, and they said they didn't know what it was. Some people said military training, but it sounded like a level of Call of Duty or Battlefield, and this was captured in Texas recently. And while so many people are seeing these strange sightings in the sky and hearing these weird noises, NASA's only confirmed like 1 or 2 of them to be meteors.
NASA says this bright red fireball streaking through the sky, moving at 40,000 miles per hour and seen from at least 10 states, is a rare daylight meteor crashing into Earth.
The rest? Nobody knows. We're kind of left scratching our heads and guessing. And a lot of people feel like something is off about this.
Who had boots on the ground in a combat zone and witnessed the night sky when things popped off. I am telling you, you all are being lied to about these meteors that are coming into our atmosphere that have now fell over California, over Houston, over Ohio, over Maryland. But oddly enough, the only proof that we have so far of any type of meteor breaking our atmosphere, actual physical proof, is the one that happened in Houston.
And a lot of people argued back and said, well, what about the fragments of the meteors that were found in the houses and stuff? People found pieces of the actual space rock, so it had to be a meteor, right?
This is shrapnel that was found on J.D. Vance's security patrol during the Marines' 250th birthday celebration, when munitions were prematurely erupted before the ceremony.
And here's where things get interesting.
Now this is meteorites that people are finding in California, Maryland, Texas, Ohio, Michigan. You get the gist. Here is a picture of them side by side. Listen to this.
There's a darkness in Tokyo. No one really talks about it. All the travel there, videos, all talking about all the good things, but there's an extreme darkness. And it's very dense. There's an energy here that's dense and almost vampiric. Like there's something wanting to suck on people's souls, suck energy out.
So he has an entire page like dedicated to speaking about the dark energy of Japan. And it really made me think. I always found it very sus. The switch between World War II Japan, like Unit 731, Comfort Women, to the, you know, curated PR perfect Japan that we see today, like the super safe anime kawaii type thing, like that travelers view it as. Obviously, the Japanese culture is much more than that, but people in general, like, that's what they see with Japan. And speaking as someone who wants to visit Asia, I will visit Asia, Japan, South Korea, everywhere. I do find it very interesting because there was actually a lady's video that I saw. This is bothering me so bad. But a lady that I saw, that she was a white woman, like she was a foreigner that lived in Japan. She's like, this is not all it's cracked up to be. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, it's not the way it seems. Think about it, with the depression rate being so high, they have the Aokigahara forest, the self-unaliving forest, they call it. People literally go and unalive themselves. Like, this is a thing that happens. And then you have the, like, honestly, Japanese horror is so, it's on another level. I remember sneaking and watching a horror movie when I was a preteen. I think it was Mama. That thing, it's probably, I don't know if it's just that scary if I was just a kid, but it scarred me. And like Japanese folklore, the stories behind them are so bone chilling. Like, for example, you have Kushisaki Onna, which was basically a woman that lived in the 80s, right? It was very beautiful. She was either the wife or the concubine of a samurai warrior, and she would go around town very vain, asking, hey, am I beautiful? Because she wanted to hear people say that she was. In turn, he got extremely jealous, decided to take her home one day and sliced her from here to here. Of course, she unalived from the wounds, and she turned into the, what, I forgot how you call it in Japanese folklore, but a vengeful spirit, people that unalive from like horrible deaths, like very violent deaths. And apparently people still say that they see her today. There's also the woman, or the girl that lives between the cracks, which I'd have to do a whole other video on. We have the Japanese version of sirens, the Ningyo. Like, obviously there's folklore throughout all places, but it seems like Japan just has this way of making horror. Like, it just feels very spiritual. And then I heard the story, well, honestly, it's not even just a story, it's based on a Jujutsu Kaisen, the anime, literally comes from a real story that happened in 2005. Like, it's absolutely gruesome. I have to do a separate video on that. But I don't know, it's just giving that maybe there is something behind this. Maybe more people are feeling this kind of spiritual sensitivity around Japan. Guys, as always, make sure you like and follow and comment down below what you think. This is super interesting.
Is that park where people would go and no longer they sell, is that in Japan too? And it's haunted, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think they made a movie in there on that place. It was on Netflix. I gotta look. Do y'all want to take that rabbit hole as far as Japanese horror? Because Japanese horror films be crazy as shit. Y'all want to take that rabbit hole? Let me know.
Did you hear the cursive writing theory? How they don't use cursive writing anymore?
Yeah, they don't. We used to be taught that in school.
Yeah, that used to be like mandatory.
A mandatory class.
You really have to learn cursive writing.
Why is that?
So in 2010, they made it not part of the curriculum anymore.
Why not?
The reason being is because every single law was originally written
in cursive?
In cursive.
Oh, no way. All the history books
are written in cursive writing. So years and years will pass. Also, did you know cursive writing is the one form of literature that AI can't read? Or it can't...
No!
Yeah, it can't understand because everybody's cursive writing is a little bit different.
Yes,
so
it's different.
You can't categorize it in the same thing.
Oh, shit.
That's why they're getting rid of cursive writing. So the next generations to come, they won't be able to read the important amendments or
my God.
Literature, legislations. Yo, it's all just written in cursive.
Yeah. If you want me to read cursive, it's still very hard, even though I learned it.
Really?
Yeah.
That shit's still hard for me too, even though I've learned it. It's just everybody writes that shit so different.
Let's talk about some more conspiracy theories, but this time it's a little different. So I went to Reddit, typed in conspiracy theories in the search bar, and I came across this thread that looks real interesting and we haven't talked about before. What celebrity conspiracy theory do you absolutely 100% believe is true? Let's read some of the comments. Former Disney stars do publicity stunts to purposefully sabotage their image and be released from Disney's clutches. I completely believe this. I feel like Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber, Britney Spears. It's actually very sad, but it's honestly really smart. If you don't want them making money off of you anymore, just ruin your reputation. Do some stupid shit. I feel like that would work. Most, if not all, of the celebrity rivalries are fake and is mostly used for promoting one another. Okay, I believe this. I mean, obviously, celebrities are gonna have real drama. They're real people, but I do believe that a lot of it is faked for attention. Kind of like the whole Alex Cooper and Alex Earl thing right now. That was honestly the first thing that went through my head, and I'm probably wrong, but I couldn't help but wonder, like, is this like a publicity thing? I don't know. Bill and Hillary Clinton barely even coexist. They live two completely separate lives that are anything but an actual marriage except in name. I believe this. I think probably after the whole scandal thing that he did back in the 90s, maybe that was like the time that she did it. I don't know, but I absolutely believe that she is married to him. Maybe just to get herself further. I don't know, but I don't think she actually loves that man. But you gotta do what you gotta do, girl. Just the usual. OJ did it. Spacey is a weirdo. Cruz thinks he's a supreme alien, and South Park is a low-key major whistleblower. Duh. OJ definitely did it. Spacey is definitely a weirdo, and Tom Cruise absolutely thinks that he is something else, girl. Something that he's not, okay? And South Park is freaking hilarious. Khloe Kardashian is OJ's daughter. I kind of believe this one. I've thought about this one for a while. I mean, the resemblance is uncanny. Avril Lavigne passed away and was replaced by a clone. Okay, I've looked into this one, and I mean, it really does look like she's just gotten older, like everybody else does. I don't know too much about that one, but if you do, let us know in the comments. The creator of Simpsons has a time machine. Okay, no, The Simpsons is so freaking weird, y'all. It literally does predict the future. Beyonce faked her first pregnancy. You guys, I'm gonna look for the clip or a picture or something and put it like right up here. I don't know. That's freaking weird. If you have a celebrity conspiracy theory, drop it in the comments.
I hate to be this person, but did OJ do it? Or did he not? Or did he have somebody, or did he know who did it? Or was it somebody really close to him who did it? Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. We took that rabbit hole. I just want to hear. I think it's funny to see how many people go at it over that one. Because it's like, damn, why is that one so... I think I know why. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts.
There is a theory that full-body realistic skin suits exist and that people and other beings are wearing them to disguise themselves for one reason or another. Now, I think a really good example is the skin-toned sleeves and gloves that you typically see someone like my girl Dolly Parton wearing, and absolutely love Dolly Parton. So none of this is any shade to her whatsoever. Matter of fact, she looks fabulous and she's an absolute legend. However, if you've noticed, we only ever see her like when she's wearing her skin-colored sleeves and gloves covering the majority of her hands. Sometimes I've seen that she'll wear the suit, looks like the suit all the way up to her chest. And in this picture, you can see that she's dressed in a Dallas Cowboy cheerleading outfit, and she's basically wearing a full-bodied skin-colored suit to cover her own skin. Now, it also looks like Christina Aguilera wears something very similar as well. If you look closely in this video, you can see that she has skin-colored sleeves on while she's performing, or it definitely looks like it. It doesn't look like she's ever addressed this directly, but most people believe that it's probably because she's lost a bit of weight over the years and she may be dealing with some loose skin because of that. And I feel her. I got loose skin myself. I totally get it. And when you're in the spotlight, you probably just want to go up there and perform and not worry about things, you know. If you know, you know. Dolly has confirmed that she has a few tattoos that she keeps private, and she has said that she got these tattoos to cover up scars from previous surgeries. She said that her scars have a tendency to have like a dark purple color to them, and so she got pastel colored tattoos to blend them in. But she also said that she kind of prefers to keep her arms covered for a more polished look. Dolly has also talked about how she looks completely different when she's at home. Dolly has said that the blonde hair that we see is not actually her real hair, it's a wig. She has tons of wigs. She was asked one time how many wigs she has, and she says she has one for every day of the year. Dolly's talked about how her natural hair is more of like a dishwater sandy blonde, and that she just prefers how easy wigs are, and she don't have to really style it and do all that stuff for public appearances. It's even been said that sometimes Dolly leaves the house without her skin suit, her wig, her makeup, her nails, and all the other things, and no one hardly ever recognizes her because of it. She's like a totally different person. So you can't really blame Dolly for sure. She's 80 years old. She's gonna wear everything she needs to wear to be comfortable and feel good in the public eye. I mean, there's a lot of people online that's been talking about Kris Jenner, who recently just got a new or another facelift. Now, I think she looks great, honey, but a lot of people online, she's not wearing these skin-colored gloves that...
Come on, let's cut her some slack, man. Come on, we can cut her some slack. She old, she elder. Of course she gonna have hella extra skin, bro. Of course that shit gonna look nasty. No disrespect, just saying. Of course it's not gonna be appealing. So I could see her doing that shit. When we see these other people doing it, it'd be like, bro, they be playing other characters. That's when it's a little too much. But I get it. She a celebrity. She getting older. And if they wear them sometimes like that, I mean, I wouldn't. But do your thing. Only difference you're going to see with me off of camera is a bonnet on my head. Literally, keeping my hair up. Shit like that. Like, it ain't going to be nothing major. But everybody different. Different strokes for different folks, bro.
If, why did you say if? Why did you say an if though?
Because
in the file.
wake up. Because if you don't say allegedly, my opinion, or if, you're gonna get student or die. So you should say like I'm saying it.
Oh, allegedly. Okay.
There you go.
I mean, I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
And I'm just giving you advice because Rock Nation gave me that secret. If allegedly, opinion. Use those three always, even if it's a fact.
Wait. You said who gave you that advice?
When I did my deposition with Megan Thee Stallion when she was suing me, I finished my deposition. They were like, you know what? I like you. You're a nice Jewish kid. Next time when you're saying shit online, just say allegedly or in my opinion, and you're good.
Who said that?
Rock Nation lawyer. He told me.
This is the scary truth behind celebrities. If you ever seen a celebrity do this hand symbol and then place it over their eyes in photos, it's actually not a fun symbol. It actually symbolizes the number 666. And these aren't the only symbols that celebrities express to the public. And it's leading many people to believe that they are doing symbols like this to symbolize their alliance to the Illuminati. This is extremely crazy. But let's be honest, these symbols that they are doing don't look normal at all. And it really makes you think why they are doing them.
Jay-Z is actually a time traveler. Did you see about this?
Oh, I seen the picture. I seen the picture. Yeah.
Wait, no. There was also other evidence though. There was a picture 20 years ago where Jay-Z was standing up with a white t-shirt, right? So look, it's a Simpsons t-shirt.
Yeah.
Where he's sitting on the thing. So 20 years later, same thing. Everyone's like, oh yeah, people can read. He probably just recreated the photo, which is valid evidence, which I get. But everyone knows about, I think in Harlem around the 1800s, there was a picture of Jay-Z, a guy that looked exactly like Jay-Z.
Here, what do you mean?
In Harlem, you don't know this?
No, I don't think I've seen this one.
Let me show you. Does this guy not look like Jay-Z to you?
Yeah, I seen that. That's the picture I seen. Yeah, that literally looks like Jay-Z.
Yeah,
that's in Harlem?
Yeah, Harlem. 1980s, right? And like, it makes sense though, because it's like, if you had a chance to go back in time and tell your younger self how to make riches, wouldn't you do it? And look at Jay-Z. He's one of the most, he's the richest guy in the world.
You know what's crazy too?
Have you heard about the Lady Gaga one?
What's a Lady Gaga
Where
one?
they found in a hotel in London.
Yeah.
She came out of it, and in her hotel room was a bath.
What?
So the maids who were at that hotel thought that she was performing a satanic ritual. If you watch her performances, she always smears herself
with
in blood during her performances. Lady Gaga was Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
She had a friend that she was really close with. I think her name was Lena Morgana, I think. They used to make tracks together. They used to do all the stuff together. But one day, Lena... a hotel balcony.
Yeah.
This didn't get published like anywhere.
Yeah.
And this is the craziest Lady Gaga thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
People saying that she has powers.
What do you mean by that?
So someone threw something on stage and there was a shield. And this is not fake. This is in real life. I'll show you right here.
Let me see this.
Boom. Wait, what? You see that? Watch slowly. Watch slowly. Watch for the t-shirt. Boom. What the
Hell no.
Shielded. There's no cover on stage.
Nah, I ain't never seen that clip. Not the shirt and all that shit. That looked crazy. We heard about the friend and all that. We saw those clips. What's y'all thoughts, bro? We be seeing some crazy shit. I be blown away sometimes. That's one of them ones.
You know, Jeffrey Epstein ain't the only island. Think about that. They do horrible things together so they don't snitch against each other, and they're rich so they hold each other accountable. If you say something, I'm going to say something, and everything comes down. Think about it. Have I asked for $1 from any of you guys? Have I made $1 from anything I'm saying? If anything, I've probably lost money. It's insanity for telling the truth now in a world full of lies. Everybody went crazy when I said Bohemian broke, and I'm not going to get into that. But it's the truth. And I'm hurt every day because they have tried everything in their power to stop me. And God pulled me through. As you see the rough 3 days I went through, but God brought me out of it. And you see how more clear I am in everything I'm saying. All I say is, look at my tweets. Is there one lie?
All right, talk to us.
Bro, I don't give a... Bro, they held me down and they made me watch little kids get... I don't give a anymore.
Where?
Bro, they took me to the woods, bro, and they tied... I'm not joking, bro. I have proof, bro. I don't give a... Bro, I will show you every video you could ever believe. Bohemian Grove is real. They tied me down and they made me watch, dog. I absolutely don't give a anymore. Yes, I lost it. They're little kids.
Come on, fuck this guy, dude.
Bro, this dude, dude.
Who?
Bro, you know the higher elites, bro. You already know who they are, bro.
You know the path you're going down is dangerous, my friend.
I don't give a. They can't touch me. I'm a god.
Well, that's the first point of contention, because I care about you a lot, and I can assure you from my own personal experience that they can touch you. Which is
bro, no, they can't, bro. All right, so come touch me.
You have proof of these things? You have proof of this on your phone?
Yes, of course I do. What are you talking about? Of course. If Alex could get a video from the Bohemian Grove, of course I could.
Well, I have to be careful what I say because I'm in the middle of a judicial process right now.
You want me to get you out of it? I can help.
Well, bro,
We are the first species.
Pay attention, people. Pay attention.
To be aware of evolution, to be aware that we are affecting our own evolution by everything that we do. The babies we eat, the food we eat, the wars we fight.
Y'all remember those clips, bro? Ryan Garcia was going crazy.
We have to talk about this potentially Atlantean craft that just flew over the Nellis Air Force Base on April 19, 2026, just like a few days ago. This is nuts. I want to show you this whole clip. Save this video because I'm pretty sure this is going to get scrubbed, but we're going to watch this and then I want to tell you a little bit about Nellis Air Force Base and why this is significant. I think this is an Atlantean craft. Check this clip out.
I'm pretty sure that's an Atlantean craft.
There are different types of craft, and I've studied some of the crafts that have been seen in the sky, and the blue light is a dead giveaway for what people suspect to be Atlantean craft. Now, why would Atlantean craft be over Nellis Air Force Base and not, let's say, human-made UFO technology like this? A lot of people think that this is aliens. This is not aliens. This type of the triangle craft with the lights. This is military technology. This is the end result of reverse engineering. But the video taken on April 19th, just a few days ago, was not the first time that an Atlantean style craft actually showed up over Nellis Air Force Base. Back in 1965, there was a picture taken of a craft that emitted a blue light. You can't tell like this from this because it was an old picture. Here's a close-up of it. People have disregarded this picture for decades, saying that it was a pie plate or something. But the witnesses that saw this back in 1965 said it had a blue glow. It doesn't have as many lights or whatever like the first one that we saw in the video. It's very easy to mistake these things as like weather phenomena. You know, that's like the common military response to a lot of these sightings is, oh, it's a weather phenomenon. This does not look like weather phenomena. Okay, so here's some facts about Nellis Air Force Base if you don't know. Basic overview, it's near Las Vegas, Nevada. It's an Air Force base. It's been active since 1941. You know, right in the middle of World War II. A key thing about the Nellis Air Force Base is the fact that it does war games there and it does war simulations. So this would be a place that if there was an advanced species or advanced intelligence on our planet, it would be monitoring where the bangs are coming from. Just like if you had, I don't know, an ant farm and there were certain areas of the ant farm that kept exploding, you would obviously monitor those areas. But Nellis Air Force is definitely connected to Area 51, and it always has been. So the only reason that I make a connection to the Atlantean craft, or like an advanced human species on this planet that is kind of living in the shadows, is because This, what showed up on April 19th, 2026, is exactly what witnesses described to be an Atlantean craft. Now here's the question. Why would Atlanteans, if they exist, probably, why would they be monitoring Nellis Air Force Base right now? It's an interesting clip. It's probably gonna get scrubbed, so make sure you save this video, but tell me what you think.
When we see UFOs fly over Air Force bases and the military didn't shoot it down, it automatically make me think they put it up there. Whoever catches it, captures it on camera, it is what it is. They just seeing how we gonna react to it. Because if it was a threat, they would have blew that thing out the sky. What's y'all thoughts, man? What's y'all opinions? Don't forget to hype up the video, but like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. This is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps Collective grow, helps Collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content. Tap in with this content. But I appreciate you if you're watching ETV, whatever the case is. I wish it was smooth 7. Till I see y'all in the next one. Y'all know what it is. We gone.
Ay, yeah, I just check my account. Sheesh, at the amount.